Good morning, everyone. This is Director Marlon Green. I hope you all are doing fine and everything is going well. I wanted to start this morning of April the 12th, 2017. I just wanted to say what's in the news right now. I don't agree with the American mainstream media because they are puppets for the military industrial complex. There is a lot of news that have not been uh, broadcast, like the immigrant crisis in France and Switzerland. The mainstream media is not showing that because secretly they want the world economy to collapse. That's basically what they are promoting now. I don't agree with the airstrikes in Syria for number one. For the last 10 years, there have been no accountability on chemical weapons and mass stockpiles of weapons since the Second Gulf War. There have been many instances where equipment was stolen, equipment was lost, and 6.3 trillion somehow miraculously disappeared from the Pentagon, and we're expected to just sit by. The word is out now. The special interests of the world, especially bankers, you're no longer are going to be able to dictate our economic policy. To China, you all have to make more decisive decisions with minorities because at this point, the Arabs and the white folks are the most violent and most conflicted on the planet. So keep in mind when you join these people, you're going to get dirty too. You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, be morally objectionable, but you also have to follow the rules that are set by the global community. Right now, America is acting alone, and I appreciate the initiative of acting alone, but acting alone recklessly does not produce any positive results that we can use. Right now, we just need you all to listen. I'm the Hall of Famer, Director of Photography, and Concept Developer, which the Trump campaign has borrowed most of all of my tactics and have won. I was the first one to support him. I was the first one to lay out strategies, and I'm still cleaning up in and around the Republican. You have never got the health care bill back going again this soon without me. You would not be as accomplished in these political arenas like me, and I'm taking credit. I'm taking credit for part being grassroots commanding strategist for the Trump campaign unofficially, and I need you all to respect me like you all respect Tony Romo. I've been in the Hall of Fame 9 years already. There is no opportunity given to me, but every time I look up, you all giving mediocre players and people that perform regularly, shower them with gifts, and you all leave out a Hall of Famer like me. This has to end. African American women, it's time to come home. Why don't you come home? We're the best suited. If you're going to marry someone else, make sure that they support your whole country, not just you and your pussycat. And you all have to use your brain more and expect to have a better life and not an easy life. Because most of us in America have been fooled into thinking a better life is one you just sit around and avoid the hard work. No, if you want a better life, you're going to have to work for it. If you don't want anyone taking advantage of your lifestyle, you have to be initiating a better quality life on your end. It's not up to the leaders to make the individuals happy. It's up to the leaders to make good decisions. And the citizens will be happy with the conditions that the leaders set. Right now, we're not happy. We're insisting that Africa's children unite. We don't think there was a valid chemical attack in Syria because the media is not covering all aspects and they're just taking one side. The American media is part of the military industrial property and complex, and they don't care about anything but starting wars. As long as they're making money starting wars, spending money on defense, they don't care. But what the white folks got to understand is that the rest of the world is not going to put up with you all spending more on defense so that you can start a war to trigger your war economy to create jobs. That is over. We are handing a lot of jobs over to artificial intelligence, which will cut the need for a lot of personnel and equipment. And the world wants to spend money on economics and space. The United States want to spend money on economics and stupidity. And I'm not following a dysfunctional leader. And if the Trump campaign are going to use my ideas to rise to the top and join the other side that we beat, like Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, McCain, and all the rest of those dogs, I might as well run for president myself because I'm a better leader and I can prove it because I was in the Hall of Fame before you all. You want to project strength and you want to be strong to be able to kill people if need be, but you lack the moral discipline to really make it happen. Y'all just do shit out of bullshit and jealousy. I do things out of honor. A president can give dishonorable honors, dishonorable orders to honorable men, and they are expected to follow. Well, I'm to the point to where you're not going to dictate to me what to do if your skill set does not require you to meet the standard. And so I'm not going to hire anyone that does not have the skill set. And I see that's what the going trend are going around now. We're not hiring anyone that's put on a pedestal because you have to work. And working is not putting on makeup and making yourself look good just to get spoiled and pull up on a pedestal. No, we have better and younger young ladies that are willing to work. We're going to let you bitches go to the side because y'all come a dime a dozen, and we are not interested in showering you with shit, and we have a Hall of Famer that can't get anything. And so y'all better get y'all shit together, because if you think the white folks is going to keep money by starting wars and keeping your economy based on the military industrial complex and use the mainstream media to promote your agenda, that shit doesn't work no more. The white folks and the Arabs are the most violent folks on the planet, and the black woman is not far behind because she is so caught up in a distraction she doesn't know that she's selling her own race out. And they're supposed to pick up the tab. They're supposed to pick up the responsibility when the men are dysfunctional, missing in action, or just simply can't do it for whatever reason. It's your responsibility to pick up the race, not ask for equal pay when you don't even have the skill sets. We need you women to be able to cook, clean, communicate. And when I say clean, I mean the stove need to be cleaned and wiped off. The ice box, the refrigerator need to be wiped out. The floor need to be swept and mopped. And those irons that you cook with on a stove need to be clean, as well as inside the oven, in the middle and the bottom part. A lot of you all are not good housewives, and you have the nerve to get spoiled because you're really lazy. You're going to have to pick this shit up, lady. So even if you have a day job being a model, be expected to be a good mother, because that's what we need today more than, eye candy that's on television. So be a responsible adult. Give credit where credit is due. And don't worry about what the next guy is getting. Worry about yourself. And all of these people that I help all across the world and I have not gotten paid, it's kind of sickening to see Tony Romo, even though I like him, being showered with gifts and opportunity, and he hasn't even won a ring or won't even make the Hall of Fame. Even our president is a Hall of Famer 9 years after me. Everything strategy that he used from me, he used and capitalized and got into office with that. So it's time for him to recycle some opportunity, quit trying to ignore us like bitches, stand up like a man, and do what you got to do, and don't worry about anybody else until you'll finish your task with high approval ratings. The mainstream media is still listening to polls, making up polls. We calling shots. I'm breaking them out of that shit, along with a lot of other things.